Hello, everybody. Got to clean my screen off here. It's all dusty and got my wet fingerprints. It's got all dried on there. Let's see. You know, we better send the squad out to look for April. My goodness, she's missing in action for a couple days now. Okay, I'm over here. Let me just reset this sucker here. I'm over here doing my pad. There we go. All right. And I got off work and I went and got Kevin and then was having a discussion with a fabulous customer this afternoon about a particular pen. And I was dying to try this pen. It's a 3D printed pen with a pretty detailed scrolly work kind of thing. Carrie has one over here somewhere. I don't know where it went. Oh, here's one here. I'll borrow this one. This belongs to Chris, but it is the similar pen. Well, let me switch the camera to the workbench here, and then we'll say hello to everybody. Let's see. Let's come. I think it's that one right there. There we go. That'll be it. Make sure I got this thing dialed right down there. Beautiful. And this is the blank, and it's 3D printed plastic. You can actually see some holes in the plastic right there that didn't fill with resin. That's interesting, or it's clear resin, not sure. Most of them did fill though, but that's interesting. Comes from Jacob Jansen, and I was dying to see how this would cut up into a pan and turn, because it is plastic and resin. So I'll show you let me see. Did I have that in the right spot? Oh yeah, I'm up there. Ew. Pretty cool blank. And then we'll take that from there. I got to put this back into Carrie's organization on her desk here. Okay. All right. So, hello, Rachel Weinberger. How the heck are you tonight? Cindy's right in. Oh, she was here at 4 o'clock. My goodness. That's awesome. Cindy was in behind her. So do we post it and you guys just run in there and scoop in? That's awesome. I love it. Absolutely love it. So much fun. And Larry's in there. Cindy again. Hey, Larry. She's saying hi to everybody. Oh, let me go to the top here. There's Rachel. Hello, Rachel. There's Cindy. Hello, Cindy. This is like Romper Room. I love doing this part. There's Larry. Got some cool stuff to show from Larry tonight. Let me minimize that there. And he's saying hi to everyone. And they're just in here commiserating with themselves, having a good time. And then Christina James is back in the house. Hello, Christina. Joe showing up to take the lead and give us good direction. And let's see. Oops. Got carried away with the A's. Rachel. Let's see. Linda Kendall's in the house. Hello, Linda. How are you? Teresa is back. Good to see you again, Teresa. And, oh, Thai food takeout tonight. Wasn't in the mood to cook. You know, I was down there, and I'm going to give some of this to Carrie this week. When I was down there in California, there was this local place I DoorDashed in, and they had a pineapple fried rice, and it had cashews in it, and shrimp, and chicken, and pineapple, and rice, and eggs, and it was just awesome. I didn't expect shrimp in pineapple fried rice, but it was awesome. And they had some really good satay, chicken satay. Let's see. He had a can of pineapple and some mandarin orange. Did you eat the whole can? Man, that sounds delicious. I love pineapple. Come on, Rachel. Feed the crew, sister. Let's see. There's Joe. Christina. Is April okay? Yeah, we haven't seen her all weekend, which is very not unlike her. So she must have some peeps in the house, or she does have how many puppies? 8 or 9 brand new little corgis. So she has a lot to do, and she may just be really busy with that. But we wish her the best, and hopefully she shows up here soon. Trudy Lanou. Hello, Trudy. Let's see. Coming on down. Stephanie Pike's in the house holding her two little doggies. They were a Yorkie. No. Scotties. Were they mini Scotties or mini Yorkies? I can't remember. The picture is too small that I can see that Stephanie's holding there. She's looking pretty happy, so I think she likes those dogs. Let's see. Caroline Koch is in the house. Hello, Caroline. She's my favorite Kentucky Fried Chicken person because we both enjoy fresh, crispy, extra crispy. Yeah, love that blank. Wasn't that a cool blank? Really nicely done by Jacob. And so he's probably got some more over there. No doubt, Teresa, I'm right with you there. I didn't see your comment, but you are on the money. And Joe's saying hi to Caroline, and Christine is saying hi to Cindy. And Rach says, Tim, no, I opens the app before it was posted. Rachel, I love it. You're so freaking awesome. Now, typos are okay. I get it. Ain't no big deal. I got the fattest fingers on the keyboard. Man, I love that peanut sauce with it. You know, you dip the chicken satay in or wipe it all over. Oh, my goodness. Oh, she commented on yesterday's post of live, family visiting and helping the puppies. No doubt. At least she's doing good. It was no sugar added. You don't need to add sugar to pineapple. Man alive, it's got plenty. I work, spouse makes dinner. That sounds like Carrie's life. She works. Oh, wait, I work too, and I do all the cooking. Not all of it. She does a tiny bit. Schnauzers. There we go. Mini schnauzers. There we go. Jacob, you're going to love this there. We just showed one of your blanks up in here and going back and forth with a customer this afternoon. You know her. She's fabulous. Her name is Denise. And I was dying to try this 3D printed thing. And we're going to show you. I got the workbench showing up here because we're going to assemble this gorgeous pen because we're going to play around tonight and have a good time. Oh, as we always do, but this will be particularly fun. Let's see. So good to see you, Jacob, whose real name is not Jacob. Toy Schnauzers. And yes, they're a little spoiled. Oh, I think you're a little spoiled. If you own 2 toy Schnauzers and you have spoiled them, that means you are spoiled, Stephanie, and you should join that crew. So just consider yourself spoiled, and we're glad you are. And Larry's saying hello to everybody. Hi, Jacob. We were just talking about, yes, we were. Momo Grimes is in the house. Momo, good to see you again. Haven't seen you for a little while. Glad you're here. And then Jacob is there. Ha ha, my ears were ringing. Hey, Stephanie says him, and Cindy saying hello to everybody. And Cindy's getting the pink hand or the red hand. Is that after smacking somebody's butt, or is that just painted pink? I'm not sure. Okay, so I was dying to see how this turned. And Jacob, you'll love it too. This is how it turned. So this is for a Big Ben. The cap is going to go on. No, the cap is going to go on this end. And then it comes down to the middle, steps down a little bit, and goes out for the bottom there. Came out absolutely fabulous. I have to leave it on here because this is the most, not confusing, but if you screw this pen kit up, you literally just have screwed the whole pen up. And I'll show you why. And I gave myself a chart to know how to do this. Let me get the pen kit itself. Here it is. So this is a Big Ben pen kit, golden and gunmetal. So that'll be absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to put a pair of gloves on because I have dust and all that kind of junk all over my hand because I literally just finished it 10 minutes ago. Oh, yeah, Jacob, that thing came out great. And it's going to be a gorgeous looking pen. Really good colors in there, too. We'll zoom in on it and show it all up. It finished nicely, really nicely. I love doing this stuff. This is just so much flipping fun. I can't wait to the end. And I love my day job. I really have a good time doing my day job. And it's super interesting and technical. And the world round is coming after what we got. Okay, I just jumped up in my chair. All right. Oh, I should have got a paper towel. And I got my little cleaner brush here. Let's see. Let me get a couple of paper towels. All right. So just to show you the kind of QA and kind of stuff we do, I got to turn the laptop this direction so I could see if somebody does that. He did redo the file to overlap 25%. Did notice some holes in between the layers. Yes, sir. I appreciate your diligence and glad you're out there making blanks for sure. Okay, so I have it laid out. See, do I have this the right way? No, I got to go this way. So this is this bushing here, and then you got to have the short one here, and they look almost the same. This is 1 15/16 inch long. This is 2 1/16 inch long. And I leave it on here because this bushing is different than this bushing. So this one's a little larger than this one, so it slopes down to the front. And on this one here is a little smaller than this one. So I one time made a pen and didn't really make any of these yet. And I flipped these. I put the long one over here and the short one over here. And when I put the pen together, the ink cartridge wouldn't retract all the way. And I'm like, what the heck is wrong with this? And it took me about 20 minutes to look all over this and measure everything, because they don't put the measurements on here. They put the measurements over here. And usually these pen kits are pretty easy. See this? Upper tube, 1 15/16. I'm sitting looking down here like you guys can see that. Lower tube, 2 1/16. So the lower tube is the long one. So I wrote on here, measured it all up, and that is the way to do it. So I literally save this every time, and I overthink this thing all the time. So number one we got to do is get out all of our parts to the pen. Oh, I need to get a tray here because I don't want to lose the spring. I'm going to borrow from Carrie's stock a Leopard Leatherworks Mega Pink tray. Here we go. I'm going to pour all the parts into there so we don't lose anything. The bags are worthless when we're done. Okay. Let's see. Hi, Momo and Jacob. Hello, Teresa. I redid the file. Yep. Good. Wow. Good. Okay. Caught up, everybody. Just having some fun here. We got a lot to do tonight. Going to have a lot of fun. And then, of course, Carrie and I got to go to bed a little bit early because got a plane flight at 6:50 in the morning, which means we need to be inside the airport checking into Delta before 6 a.m. And it's about a 25-minute drive to the airport. And then it takes about 10 minutes to walk in from the parking lot, in the parking garage. So, you can do the math, and we got to get out of here about 5:15 roughly. Throw these little bags over to the side here. So if you want to know what the gold in the gunmetal is, the gold is obviously this brass piece here. In the gunmetal is that little ring right there. There's one there at the bottom by the tip. And there's another one here, center stage by the middle. So it looks pretty cool. And the top here has a gold clip, a gold hex nut at the top, and then this gunmetal there. So it's a very nice looking pen. So it tells you to line it up like this. So we'll take this right here, and I put 100 of these together now, so I'm really good at it. But take that, and you always put the spring on there with a little piece there because you want it to not go all the way to here. If I put this spring on here the other way, it would go all that way, and you lose some pushback ability. So you got to put that spring on there like that, which is a smaller end, and it won't go. It gives a lot of good springy here to really push that cartridge back up, which is nice. And then we got the centerpiece there, top part there, the nose down there, this little center coupling right here. And then we are now going to take our blanks and put that correctly right there. And then take that bushing off and put that one right there. Now, while they are there, we're going to take our little straw brush. We'll clean them out. Remember, they got to be oriented the right way as well. There we go. So we got the inside cleaned out really nice. And you can see when you put that on there, it's going to match up perfectly, where if you put it on like that, it's actually a fraction too big. All right, so we're going to do that right there. So now, got that all cleaned up. I'm going to take one of these paper towels here. I'm going to get a little alcohol on it. This is not the kind you drink, so we're not taking a break. And I just clean the ends of these because the ends get a little bit of sanding grit on them, and you can see right there. See that? So we want to clean up those ends really nicely. Set that back down perfectly. Same thing on this one. Just like that. And now it tells us how to put it together. So now we're going to the upper barrel. We're going to press this clip coupler onto the top of this right here. And we're going to put this in between here. And I always put this is a little softer plastic than this one. So I always put the important piece down here on this end. Clip those over like that. And then hang on. So when you're using this pen, you're going to be holding it like this, right? That's about where the clip is going to be when you're holding it, because it'd be really uncomfortable to hold it with the clip resting against your hand. So you want to orient that clip so that what you're looking at is exactly what you want to look at. If I put this over here, on these 3D printed blanks, they get a little bit elongated on the side. That's not what you want to look at. So you want to take this clip and put it like that. And that way, when you're using your pen, you get to see all this really cool little wizardry work that Jacob works so hard on. Okay, let's get back in here. And we just simply squeeze that together. And now that is press fit in there, and it is a beautiful marriage right there at the top. Absolutely wonderful. Nice job, Jacob. Really cool blank. Okay, so that's in there. And then it says, press the gold disc over the center band, which is this. This already comes assembled, but this little gold disc, if I didn't have these gloves on, I could sort of take off of there. But this is going to go down in here, and it doesn't matter where you put it. There's no orientation at all. We're going to press that into there. All right, so there's that part. There's the top part of the pen. Absolutely gorgeous. Now the lower barrel, we're going to take the tip assembly right here, and we're going to push that into here. And again, we're going to orient that. When we put it onto here, we're going to orient it a certain way so that it goes really nicely together. It doesn't matter how you do it right here. Now this little plastic thing here actually has a hole in it, you can see, and that's where the tip of the pen's going to go, because you don't want to damage the thin part of that tip right there. All right, and I'm not looking at the chat right now, but keep going. We'll follow up here in just a second. So we're going to push that on there. A beautiful marriage, super nice curve right off of that tip right there. I love it. And then we're going to take this one here, and this actually has two parts. This has a smooth part with a little indentation. That's going to go in there. Then it's got a screw-in part there, which will actually be the mechanism to screw the pen up and down. So again, we will put this back in here with that pen tip in that hole in the red part. And now we have a beautiful lower barrel. That looks absolutely fabulous. I get impressed every time I do this right. Okay, now we're going to take this Parker cartridge and we're going to put it down inside this hole with the little screwy thing on there. And we're going to take this and we're just going to screw that on there nice and tight. And this is the thing here, this silver thing that's going to make that pen come in and out. And you can tell when you've got this barrel here to the perfect length that this thing fits just like that. And you can see a line that goes right down that barrel, right off the end of that tip. There's a little arc right in there. If you make this too long, this won't stick out far enough. If you make it too short, it really sticks out a long way. So this I did good on. Thank goodness. Now, The last marriage is this thing here, and we're going to retract this. Actually, we're going to extract it because I want this, when you're extracted, to match up with this up here, right? You wouldn't want to see that while you got the ballpoint pen using. You want to see that. So we're going to look at those matching across there. Look at those matching across there. And if you'll notice, that's how we're going to do it, because that's how the blank was made, just like that. And you can tell by the color. See how this is almost all purple? That's supposed to be on that side, and this is supposed to be on this side. And it is extracted while you're going to use it. So now we simply push it together. And there is the Big Ben. And then we will take the paper here and write on the back. There we go. The pen works. Absolutely beautiful. And then when you extract it, you're going to match that other side up. Look at that. That is just beautiful. Love that Big Ben. That is a fun pen to make. And it looks gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Super nice. All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching that. Now, the most important thing is to take my bushings and put them back in the container. And I'll show you how I categorize all of those. Carrie has abandoned some of her Harbor Freight tote thingies, and so now I put them in there, I clip it shut, and I got it marked on there which kit that goes to. Because you can see on this kit that it tells you to use 3-piece pen bushing kit, PK Big-BU, and there it is right there, PK Big-BU. Try to stay organized around here. That way we waste less time moving around. Last but not least, I take my paper towel, gently just wipe all my fingerprints off the pen. We'll put it in a bag. We'll give it to Carrie. And even though we're leaving in the morning, this won't go out to the customer until next week. But that looks just absolutely beautiful. Good job on that blank, Jacob. Good job on that blank. It is nice. Good adhesion, because there's a little tiny piece right there. You see that little tiny piece of resin sitting on top of the plastic? That is excellent adhesion, because resin and plastic don't stick together. So he did something to do a great job there. This came out absolutely splendid. And I'm looking at all those little tiny places that need resin. That's cool. What do you think, Ben? Cool, huh? Carrie's here. Yeah, the gold and the gunmetal, beautiful. Very nice. Okay, you can have your tray back. Yeah, Carrie picks the colors. Denise picked the blank. I get to do all the work. All right, so here, Carrie, you can have this. Carrie, you can have the pen here. And I'm going to put my mandrel away. Got to put all the little things back on it so I don't lose them. What's that, Bear? All right, there's that there. Here's the pen. You can put this away till you need to ship it. All right, that came out cool. Now, let me catch up on all of the stuff here. Let's see. Where are we up to? Doop-de-doop-de-doop-de-doop. And I'm not the only guy out there making pens. There's 1,000 people, 10,000 people out there making pens. I'm in some groups, and oh my goodness, they always look fabulous. Let's see. Okay, new people in here. Stephanie's here. Momo's here. Crafting and Crime Daily. Welcome in, Rebecca. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Nice to see you as well. Yep, nice to see you. That blank kind of has an Old West look. It's gorgeous. I agree. Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, all that little scroll work and stuff. I was going to diamond paint, but it's interesting to watch this pen made. You can diamond paint now, because now we're going to make some diamond painting pens. That'll be fun. And there's Christina James. So interesting. Glad you're watching. Your hubby might need a Philadelphia Eagles pen. You never know. Let's see. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Thank you for showing. You're absolutely welcome, Stephanie. You share your dogs with me. I share my pen making skills with you. Hey, there's April. Man, we've been missing you, sister. Everybody's like, where's April? Where's April? But I know you posted last night you're taking care of the family and the puppies. So we are glad you're here. Everybody will say hey. Everybody will say hey. All right, what are we doing over here? Let me put that away. There. Good, good, good. Okay. Let's get busy here. I got to make a couple of holes here, first of all. Let's see. Let me put this polishing cloth away back in its hermetically sealed bag on the Funkin' Wagonals porch. Okay, we got a blank here that is 6 inches long, and we're going to make it 5 1/4. Hey, Kara, should we make this a e-painter pen? This one here, the.
You could, yes.
Okay.
More people might want.
Let's do that.
But make it like, don't put the bee stinger, make it regular. So if somebody wants to.
Don't put the bee stinger on it. Carrie has given instruction. But I like the bee stinger. Because I invented it. I invented the bee stinger. I think. I probably came in last. Okay, what are we looking for here? I'm looking to drill some holes here. And then we'll switch the camera. And then we'll get busy. Hey, Carrie, did you, by the way, the contest is over now for the pen turners, and our entry is for sale. It is the Watermelon e-painter pen kit. Oh, is this going to be an e-painter? I got to drill all the way through it. Absolutely. Okay, let me switch the camera here. It is. It is 5. 5 is perfect. Love those butts. Yeah, I am going to switch the camera for sure, Joe. Thank you for being my production director.
After you're done with that, I just messaged her, so she's probably going to jump on.
Who's jumping on?
Nikki.
Oh, cool. April, my 17-year-old niece, was here for almost 2 weeks to help me out with the pups. Boy, I sure did appreciate her being here. I bet you she had a good time. Pembroke Welsh Corgis. Love those butts. What butts? I like big butts and I cannot lie. And then there's that Queen song, Fat Bottom Girls Make the Rockin' World Go Round. Momo's husband loves corgis, and you have Maltipoos. Maltipoos are cute too. I had a Maltese Momo. I never heard of Maltese Momo. Yes, ma'am, Joe. I am with you. I don't want to miss it either. Okay, let's go to, what was I doing here? Oh, I got a drill. Forgot what the heck I was doing. Okay, we're going to put this little orange blank right there. And I got to get the Chuck out. We're going to be visited by Mr. Chuck. And we got to get the dead center out of here. There we go. That's just out. Lay that to the side. And we'll put this up in here. Put it in there a little bit loosely. We'll take this one out. Lay that aside. Let's see. And then we got to take. Kevin is here to buff. Last time he has to buff for a week, he says. That's right. And then we're going to screw this down onto there. Get that drill bit in there.
Put the right drill bit in there, sir.
That is the correct drill bit, Kev. All right, then we'll clamp this down nice and tight. I guess I could probably take these gloves off now, couldn't I?
Yes. So,
I look like I'm in the medical field, right, Kev?
yeah.
No, I don't. Kev says I don't look like I'm in the medical field. All right, we'll tighten that up right there. Back that out. This is going to be an e-painter pen. Hi, Tim. Tim, what is this? This is a blank that's going to be an e-painter pen. Little bit of a surprise. Just thought we'd have a little fun tonight. But this one will be for sale when we're all done. All right, now I got to drill it from both ends because I already drilled it one way once. So we'll let this slow down here.
Oh, now Teresa, I'm buffing her pen.
Teresa, your pens are being buffed right now, says Kevin. There we go. Straight through. Bingo.
Bingo was the day, now.
We'll take this chuck out. And we will take this chuck off. Teresa says, thanks, Kevin. He says, anytime.
There's no more Walmart. That's an issue.
There we go. Let me get a couple of bushings in here real quick. Let me get these gloves off. There we go. My hands are getting all hot in there. Let's see. Let me catch up on the chat. Let's see. Had a Maltese Momo for 17 years. Just didn't want to miss. They are the best. We lost, 2 Dobermans last year. I love Dobermans. Very nice dog. Sorry to hear that, Momo. Were they very old or did something get into them? Can't type this evening.
Hello.
I had 2 Maltese, Momo. Thought you had a Maltese Momo. I'm like, that's a dog I never heard of. Rachel had a Multi-Poo. His name was Oreo. Ugh, I need another one. No, I don't want any more animals. I got you.
Oh, whatever.
Pembroke Corgi Butts. Let's speak here. That was not a rude comment. I never took it that way. I figured you were talking about, I thought April maybe showed her dog pictures again because her mama was big. 6 corgis plus 6 babies born 2 weeks ago. Tomorrow had 7 corgis. We were finally able to find a forever home for the foster corgi. Very nice. Let's see. Yeah, you are fine, Stephanie. Absolutely fine.
Good evening, everyone.
The puppy should be opening
Rachel,
your
we are
eyes
turning-
any day now. Thanks. Kevin, you're over talking me, babe.
Too bad.
Okay, then. Too bad. There you go. That's the way it works here, folks. Got a large puppy pen. That sounds good, but I live for puppy breath. Puppy breath does smell good, doesn't it? Isn't that weird? I love to hold them and pet them
Hey,
and call them my
April.
own.
Okay. So, Rachel, if you're asking what we're doing, this is a Halloween blank.
Oh, there goes the surprise.
Sorry. Well, anyway.
Even though it said Halloween right on the screen.
I know. That's why I didn't get it.
Okay,
Okay,
here we
so
go.
hi, Jacob. Oh, he answered you. Okay. Well, for others that might have joined late, we're making a Halloween pen. I picked these up at another caster out in Arizona, and I just thought they looked super fun. So we're turning this, and we'll turn the others so they're ready to ship, and you can get them for Halloween, but you don't know what the inside looks like, so should be fun. So this one will be available for sale. I'll go get the watermelon pen or watermelon e-pen, and you could probably put a regular blank, a regular tip push-in on the other end, even though it's an e-pen and it has multiple uses. So I also get what Tim made me for my birthday. He snuck into my bucket of, these are my favorites bucket. And so I rotated through because I changed my mind all the time. And he pulled 4 out and made me 4. So they're gorgeous. And of course, they're all e-pens. So I can go either way. So yeah, I had a stitch pen that Bistro Pens by Laura did for me. Very gorgeous. And there's another stitch blank. And so I kept saying I wish it was an e-pen, and I should have asked Laura if she does that, and I didn't. So anyway, that's what happened. So it's like a regular pen, but it can be an e-pen. It's just like April's faces and everything. So April, we're twinning now. And I'm also twinning with Joe with a Rapture Resins, sort of like a very aquamarine color glitter pen. It's an e-pen as well. And those are easily available for me to reorder. So I can pick up, I used to pick up a whole bunch of them, but they weren't selling as quickly as they were.
What's that? What about it?
Hey, Larry. Hey, Momo. Christina. Everyone. Yay. Oh, he did show. I guess he did as for my e-pens the other night, last night. So I think he showed it before. But it comes out great. So we're waiting for yours, Rachel.
A nice 0.59, very medium. Very medium. Yeah, they're hiding in there, Kev. They're hiding in there.
Oops. Here's a mic. get a hat. Much easier.
And there's the blank. Bats and pumpkins, and I guess that's a crow.
Ciao, folks. I have a mic.
Dang, April, get well.
Here shortly. Also packing at the same time. And doing the last of the shoot.
Yeah, there's somebody making them for him, Jacob. I found the guy on Instagram. Yeah, they don't make them at Turner's Warehouse. I mean, they're going to start popping up everywhere now. I asked that guy in Canada if he could do it, but he could never do it because he's more of a mold maker than a 3D printer guy. No, this is going to be gumballs. It looks like the pen swallowed some sixlets or gumballs or something like that. There we go. Yeah, this design is like the pen, the E-pen gobbled up 3 gumballs. Let's see. Oh, I'm almost out of water. Refill.
Doesn't matter. It's a Mrs. Butter D. It's like gold. And this one was a mermaid one. I got 2 other ones that I have to open. I haven't seen the card.
We got you, Rachel. Typo's okay. We knew what you meant.
I watched Michaela Renee unbox, I think, her Margaret Morales kit, and she got a black.
So the reason I didn't go with vases on this one is I would be cutting through all of the little designs,
Just right.
and I didn't want to do that. So I wanted to make it nice and smooth, but give it some action. So Carrie calls this one gumballs. If there were less gumballs, like 2, and they were spaced further apart, she would call it Loch Ness. That's a cool blank, isn't it, Kev?
That's okay. I don't watch.
What's that?
Wah.
Oh, me either, but it's still a cool blank.
It's still a cool blank.
It's go up there, golden snitch.
I can imagine, Rachel. We're all with
Anyway,
you, sister. We're all with you.
Michaela Renee got like a black Treasure Quest card with her Lumina by Margaret Morales, and she was just so, it was like unhinged, and it was so neat. She got, I think it was like her first or second black card, and she was so excited. I have one. I got it from Rita Kanya, so I was like, ah! It was a Valentine kind of kit. She had hearts, and it was like cute, but I'm like, oh, I just can't part with it now. It's the black card. So I just got Gamer Girl from Mrs. Butter D. It just arrived. So we're going to check that out, see what kind of card we got. And I don't need the toolkit. Ooh, how big is it? Oh, that could fit in the suitcase. It's funny, even when I used to do cross stitch a lot, I would pack my cross stitching, forget about the clothes. Oh, just a bronze. They need to do something about the bronzes so you could claim something.
Oh, that's looking way cool. Way cool.
3 ABs in Gamer
Love it.
Girl and 1 and
Perfect design for this one. Sorry, Carrie, if I'm stepping over you.
it's okay. I just unboxed Mrs. Butter.
Oh, nice, April. April bought some Leopard Leatherworks release papers.
Cool. Yeah, we have a couple. There's 2 different kinds. One has a smaller logo and one is a bigger, like a home page. That's awesome. Thank you, April.
That's pretty tender there, Larry. That is pretty tender there.
What's tender?
He took his dad to the VA hospital and was able to watch his last actions before he passed.
Oh,
That's pretty sweet. Not fun, but very sweet.
oh, that's that. A couple of people were asking, like, why was it discontinued, and who knows why? They we'll never know the real reason,
I know why.
but it could have been a limited edition. There was some other.
I know why.
Why?
Because
Because. Just cause.
just because.
Yeah. But they have not been putting limited editions on other than mystery kits. So it could have been that, and they sold out of it, and it might have been an arrangement they made with Mrs. Butterdee that it would be a short time release. And they just didn't want to say that because a lot of people buy up limited editions and then
Here it is.
sell them for higher.
Ready for the unveiling. Oh,
That's what I
heck
should have
yeah.
done
Look at
in
that.
history.
That's cool.
That's cool. Okay, let's hold on to this one.
So pumpkins, crows, and bats.
Pumpkin.
Very Halloweeny.
The black one has glow in the dark. The same images I think are on the black one, but and it's white, but it's glow in the dark.
So here's the story about my dad. When he was 69 years old, he was diagnosed with prostate cancer. And he went and had his prostate removed and, do all that kind of stuff. And sort of thought he was cancer free. And about 9 years later, 8 years later, or 7.5 years later, I forget where it was, he was not feeling so well, went to the doctor, stood in front of that thing you stand in front of, and he lit it up like a Christmas tree. He now had stage 4 bone cancer. And they said, Bill, you got 6 months to live. And he says, okay, what do we do? Let's do this chemotherapy, radiation, all that kind of junk. He did that for about 2 weeks and said, hell no, I'll take my chances. So he lived for about 18 more months. Everybody got a good chance to say goodbye and hold his hand and thank him and all that good stuff for being such a great guy. Raised 6 kids, did a good job. But and then he passed. So, and nobody told him to go get some test. And he didn't get it because nobody told him. And they would have detected it earlier, but he did hospice at home. So that pen is for sale. The Pumpkin E-Painter baseball bat, 0.58. About a medium size. Oh, what's this here?
I pulled that out and he broke.
Is he glass or?
Yeah, he's glass.
Oh, he's trash now.
So sad.
Yeah, if he's glass, he's
Now you have
trash.
to get me a real one.
I mean, you could, where'd I get that at anyway?
The antique store.
Oh, that's right.
At the retreat.
Yeah, and you broke it.
I didn't break
Oh,
it.
I didn't
You
break
didn't
it.
have the lady pack it.
She packed it.
Yeah, she threw it in the bag.
We got it home.
I think
All right, what do we got here? We're at 7 o'clock. We're doing good. We're doing good.
You're doing. Oh, what am I doing?
Okay, so we got here
No,
Miss Nikki's pens,
I don't know. Where'd it go?
and they are going to be
Oh, I guess he brought it over to me. Yes, he did.
5. So you want 5.5 and then 5 1/4?
I think so. Yeah, that's what it says.
Because one is not 5 1/4 and the other one is way longer than 5.5. So cut that off.
What's that now?
Well, it says 5.5, green with the clear, Jacob Jansen.
Right.
That's 5 and almost 6 inches. So is that supposed to be 5.5?
Yes.
Okay. So let's cut that off.
That's what she wrote. So that's what we do.
That's right. 5.5. There we go. And this one's going to be as is. And that one's going to be an E-Painter. Okay.
And
So
that
this-
is Nikki's first e-painter. I talked her into it.
How do you do that, Jacob? That's pretty cool.
These are those on.
Okay, so the first thing we got to do is tear down the lathe again and put Mr. Chuck on there. So Jacob, this green and clear blank, it looks like an ocean or waves under the ocean. How do you do that? That's pretty cool. Hey, Nikki, how you doing?
That's Nikki.
Welcome in.
That's the Nikki that you're doing.
I know, Carrie.
Okay, I'm just challenging.
When I was in the first grade, you know what they taught me how to do?
Read.
Read. She's so smart.
That's why sometimes you don't read. Oh, I didn't see that. I like to tease him. The only time I get to tease him is in the shop.
We'll lay that down there. We'll get this up here. We'll back that up a little bit. We'll get this very cool looking blank here. This is gemstones. Where'd my wrench go? Where did I put my wrench? Oh, here it is.
Which one is on there first?
Well, I got to drill out the gemstones first.
Yep.
That's going to be the e-painter.
Yeah, she was going to make this one an e-painter, but with the clear through it, I said you'd probably see the hole.
You could do it, but you'll see the hole.
That's what I said. So we found her another one. That's what we do here in Leopard Land.
Okay.
And I'll go get the watermelon pen. Anyone is interested in a watermelon e-painter. It looks
The
like
one that was in the contest.
Yeah, the one that if you voted in the contest and saw that, that's the one we have for sale.
The one that I got a massive
Third place.
third place.
And that
I think in the Ricky Bobby world, that is second loser.
And that will be $50 for that one. Either 5 inches or 4 1/4. I don't remember.
Just punch through. There we go. All the way through. Now the air can flow. No, the other one, Jacob, I didn't have to drill it. This one here. So I'm going to shine a little light through here. This one looks really cool. Look at that in there. That's I almost know where we're going to go with that one because I want to see that wave action. That looks very cool. Trying not to blind anybody. Maybe I can go to angle here. You may not be able to see it here, but there's a lot of wave action at the bottom of that thing. Pretty cool. All right, I got to drill a bushing hole for this one. Remember, Jacob's having a sale. If you're looking for a good deal on blanks, Jacob Jansen, go, go, go.
Bye.
Fly, be free.
You've got a good deal. He'll send directly to us at no charge to you.
Let's see, these are going to be 0.56. A lot of playing room there. Okay, let me get the chuck off of here. Yeah, it's got some good action in there, Jacob. That's what I like. I can't wait to polish that one up and see what it looks like on the inside.
That's what you're gonna say. Oh man.
Gotta blow this little hole out here.
Ah.
Let's see. Okay, put some bushings in. Oh, this is straight through. All right, this is going to be base. Both of them are baseball bat, 0.56 carry.
What?
Is the E-pen going to get a bee stinger or just straight ends?
I don't know. She didn't say. We didn't really discuss it.
Well, you should discuss it with our clients, and then I know what to do.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
I didn't believe she's on, so
she is on.
we could show her the difference. The regular end. We get a bee stinger. We get the watermelon anyway.
Yeah. Trying to get this thing to move a little better. All right. Yeah, this is going to be pretty cool. All right, let's make it round. Let's see. I absolutely love my E-pen. Thank you, April. That's awesome. I'm glad you do. Just pour each color from the opposite ends to get that wave action. Ah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, you wouldn't want it landed right down through there, what would you? Well, Nikki, I want to do what's best for you. Mine's just design, you know, yours is like, here's what I want kind of thing. See you around, Larry. Have a good day. What is the bee stinger? Have you seen the watermelon
Tim, it's right
painter?
here.
Oh, you got one, Care? Oh, here we go. Let me turn the big blower off here. So this is the pen that was in the contest. This is the watermelon pen. They even got some black glitter in there that sort of looks like watermelon seeds. That's pretty cool. But this is the bee stinger down here. Generally, and here's another bee stinger there. Generally, what happens is you plug your hose into this end and you plug your tip into that end like that, just because. There are no rules. You can do whatever you want. I've done some pens that have baseball bats on either end and drilled all the way through. It just looks cute. Makes it a little different than the other pens that are there. That's about it. Yeah, it's okay. So Carrie gave me some samples to show. Let's see. Get cleaned up. Hello, cool Rachel. Hello. Hey, Audrey, how you doing? Going to be, we're doing okay with autocorrect. No big deal.
What's that?
Oh, excellent, April. Yep, you just hang out there and lurk away. Oh yeah, so she wants a bee stinger, Care, on her e-pen.
Yeah.
This one is not an e-pen here.
I like the bee stinger unless I think I'm going to use it for something else. But so I wanted to try it with a regular standard pen for some of my birthday pens. But I got some bee stingers and some different designs.
We're heading for baseball bat 0.56.
And I believe we have the January contest, the April Easter pens for sale. So we have some ready to ship, ready to go. That's my plan. Along with Kevin, we're going to list all those ready to ship that we get back. Some are Carrie's collection, as they're not all leopard pens. But I have way too many. So, like, oops. So
0.60, we're almost there. I got to tell you, this blank is going to smoke your eyeballs. It is very unassuming.
which one are you doing?
I'm not even sure a picture does this one justice. I don't know how you picked that one out. That's pretty good.
He's doing Jake's one first.
What's that, babe?
I didn't know which one you were doing first.
Yeah, this is the Jake blank, but it's subtly gorgeous, and you wouldn't know it. Well, you watch when I polish this thing up. It is just going to be on fire. I can see it already. All right, let's see how we're doing for a measurement. 0.59. Such a chicken. Come on, Tim, dive in there. Then I'll probably take too much off. All right, that should put us right where we need to be. Very close. Need 3 more molecules and 2 hairs off of there. We're good. There we go. That's on the money there. Oh, yeah, when Larry's back, he sent me pictures of the cane that he made his dad. And when he's back next week and we're back, maybe next Monday, we'll show it to everybody. Pretty cool. He departed before we had an opportunity, but he did a nice job. .59. Got a little bit more to go. All right, let's look at this one here for a second, see what we're going to do. Let me get a wet rag here. I got to figure out a way to get these waves to really show off. Oh, I didn't see that gold glitter. Look at this gold glitter in there.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, man, that's hot. And I don't know how you did this on the bottom here, Jacob. That's actually pretty cool, too. I think I may have to make this a triple pane window. I've never done one of those yet, but that might look pretty cool. Man, look at that little wisp of color going there. Oh, so much action. We can barely hear you. And am I cutting out? Carrie's cutting it. Let's see what microphone we got selected here. I did the DJI earlier. Let's see. Audio. Yeah, DJI mic mini. Carrie, go ahead and talk.
Hello.
Oh, you know what you need to do? Flip that around. Because you got the mic on the top. You need to go this way. Now try.
Hello.
Talk so people can hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear Carrie now? Everybody let know if you can hear. She had her mic upside down on her bill of her hat, and the hat might have been blocking some noise. Sounds better. Excellent. You're good to go, Care Bear.
I make a lot of noise because I'm shipping 2 orders. So
Yeah, it's okay. They can handle the noise. They just want to know you're there.
And one of them is Teresa's. So it's on its way to you tomorrow morning.
One of them is Teresa's.
Yeah.
Okay, 5.5.
It will be picked up tomorrow.
2 3/4.
The mail lady.
There's the center. And if we're going to make it a triple, that means we need 4 cuts. No, I think it's got to be a double pane window. That's not even wide enough. Let's go just a little wider with the old measuring stick here. That takes it out to 4. We're going to go to 1 1/8 in either direction. There we go. All right, this is going to be cool. I hope. I hope. And I think what this is going to look like is 2 snow globes next to each other because of that gold glitter. This might be a real sleeper of a blank. All right, now we get sculpted here. And what I'm doing in here, I'm trying to get a really nice arc for the fingers, an inward arc. All right, here we go with these guys here. Gently, gently. We've not done a double pane window in a long time. This should be pretty cool. Yep, I think that'll work. Blower off, diaper in place. Let's see. We missed what she said. Oh, okay. Can't wait to see them in person. Oh, yeah. She's packing up Teresa's goodies. Wish I could see your reflection when you see them. Yeah. Sit down, they will say. What Lee used to say, sit down. Sit down when you open your package, or you'll fall down. He was so funny.
Yeah, a lot of times since I had caramel, the first sweet I've had in about 6 weeks. Just 2 though.
What's that, babe?
Caramel.
Got some green slurry here. This looks like 2 big green grapes in the middle here. Looks like an Irish sponge here. Hey, Jake, you sure this isn't made out of Irish Spring soap? Ha, ha, ha. Ooh, that's getting smooth. Hey, Larry's back. Hey, Larry, since you're back, maybe we'll check out your cane that you made your dad. That'll be pretty cool. I was going to take a break and show it, and you left, but that's okay. Yeah, when you see this one, everybody, you're going to be like, "Where, Jacob? Where is that blank?"
Yeah,
Because this is pretty cool.
There were a few others that are in the bucket, I think. Some other people picked it somewhere. I've never seen it.
Oh, pinecone blanks are cool. I'm just reading down through the things, and yeah, Jacob, pinecone ones are great. Whether a pen or a DP pen, you can feel the texture of the pinecone. I love that. Yeah, I never cover that up. All right, feeling good all the way down. Got a little roughness on the inside curve here. All right, feeling good. Oh, that's cool, Larry. Feel a little smoother now, not so rough. Sometimes you just got to clean up, you know? I'm with you. You just need a shower. Makes you feel good, get the pollen off your body, all that good stuff. And I know this one's going to the scope. I could promise you that.
Oh, leopard scope. If you make it to the leopard scope, oh boy.
It's like being called over by Johnny Carson.
Or on American Idol. You're going to Hollywood.
Going to Hollywood. By the way, we're not sponsored by, but I have one of the best Band-Aids in the world. I cut my finger with an X-Acto knife, but this Band-Aid here is by Care Science. Our customer, Denise D'Onofrio, turned me on to them, and they are the best Band-Aids in the world. PB Brick 003. Ah.
76.
Not many places you get to talk to the turner and the blank maker all at the same time. And Jacob's got some killer stuff in there. He's probably so addicted to it, he just can't stop making them. He just loves making them, playing with the colors, the textures. They're awesome. And when I picked this blank up out of the package there, I didn't expect it to look like this. All right, time for a little polish. Absolutely. Oh my goodness, you even get the refraction. course, I got my powdery paws all over it.
Don't do
Yep,
that.
it looks like 2 snow globes because when you move it around, you can see the refraction of the clear. Look at that.
What number?
Okay,
No,
let's
that-
go over to the scope. Yeah, Jacob, it's fun. It is so much fun. Let's see. Let's go to the
Yes, but you're not good
leopard
with
scope
colors.
here.
Here you go. That one. Um,
Not much of a snow globe on this end, and that's okay. Wasn't supposed to be, but you can see the action in that color starting to appear with that little gold fuzziness on top. Then we get into the first snow globe. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. Right there. Right there. That's what I'm talking about. Love how it refracts the light. We kept that one right there in the center. Check that out. That is too cool.
Too cool for school.
Too cool for school. There it is again.
Make sure.
I just sit and twizzle this one and watch it. Look at that.
2691. Make sure I got the right address in there.
And you all know it's like 10 times better in person. Look at that. It looks like there's a wave on the bottom of some liquid that's just sloshing around. Maybe it's oil and water. Maybe I have it upside down. Maybe the oil's on top. I don't know. Okay, here we come. We're going to come with an E pen, baseball bat, 0.56. And I just dropped a bushing on the floor.
Don't do that.
There it is.
Oh my gosh. You're destroying the place.
I just don't want to lose them because they're $9 each.
What?
The bushings.
Oh.
Okay, let me get that one dialed on there. Let me swap the camera back.
Okay, we're getting there.
Yeah, it's totally different than when I first picked it up. Totally different.
Let me see. But
Even kind of looks like a galaxy or a bunch of
can't
stars. Yeah,
see
like
anything, babe. You're not on the right thing.
what?
Are you trying to show the?
No, I
Oh.
already did that.
I don't
like,
know what you're
What are
doing.
you pointing at? I can't see nothing. Yeah, it looks like nebulas out there in space, you know, just interacting with each other. There you go. Reminds me of stars. Oh, yeah. That's pretty cool. Okay. This is a Rapture resin. I don't know if this is like, it's like straight through. It's like some kind of pattern or something like that called gemstone.
It's just like the gemstones, the blue thing. But
Yeah, we did a lot of them last year.
yeah, that was the blue one. This one is teal with mother of pearl.
Teal with the mother of the pearl.
No, it's just a different. We did one for Angel Lee Rose back in the day. Oh wow, that's cool.
Isn't that neat?
Woo, gorgeous, gorgeous.
All right, let's slow this puppy down a little bit. All right, see you around, Rebecca. Thank you for the safety. Okay, so we are going to do baseball bat point. Where are we at again? 0.56. Hey, Joe, I think Carrie mailed off your crochet hook kit. Test it out, use it for a couple of months. Tell us how you like it and how we can make the handle better. Because neither of us know much about crocheting. I think on Rebecca's, and I'm going to make her and trade for that SpongeBob bucket hat. She's going to get a baseball bat end towards the business end of that hook. And I thought that would be cool. So we'll see how that works. .62. Got a long way to go. And when we get back from California, I'm going to be breaking out those hobby knife kits, see what kind of cool blanks we can put on the end of those. That'll be neat. .59. We're getting there. .03 to go. .57. We're going to take a couple of more molecules off of here, and we'll call this one good. And we'll finish up the baseball bat. There we go. That'll be good there. And you know what, Jacob? I appreciate your comment about me turning live. I like to do some by myself, like on Saturdays and Sundays during the day, and listen to podcasts and books on tape, or audio books, I should say. No actual tape. And just learn stuff and have fun. But then I love going live. All right, here comes the bee stinger. You bet, Joe. That's what I want to know is what makes a really great handle. I've seen a lot out there. Some sort of have a flat edge and all that kind of stuff. And I wonder what you could sort of mix holding a diamond painting pen for hours with the idea of holding a crochet pen for hours, and sort of where they marry up. All right, there's the bee stinger. Let me get a little more stingy on this one here. Ah, very nice. All right, let's see what this one looks like. See what we're going to do here in the middle. You know, Joe, I did one for Carrie over the weekend, and I got a whole My Shell Delight mixed with candy wrapper in this thing. I might do the same thing. That looked pretty cool. Let's see what we got here. So we got a full 2.5 inches to play with here. Let's come over and make this. We'll call that our center of the design. We'll come out 5/8 in either direction. And that will be cool. All right, here we go. All right, so what we're going to do is throw a couple of these guys in here. Call it a donut or a lifesaver, whatever you like. This is one of those blanks that you can pretty much do just about anything with because the design keeps repeating all through itself. So you can get pretty crazy with doing what you need to do on this thing. That's pretty good there. Just knocked my little footstool over. Trying to bring it closer and lifted it right over. Flipped it. All righty. Let's see. I gotta make this end here a little sexier. A little too fat right in there. Okay, now lots of sanding. A lot of glitter in this one, so we're going to get out a brand new sponge and give it the dig. Let's see what do we got here. Reminds me of stars. Yep, awesome, Jake. Jacob and Tim, thank you very much, Larry. Teresa says, beautiful. Thanks, Larry. This one looks awesome, too. Can't wait. Yeah, it's a pretty cool one. Hey, Caden, how you doing? You snuck in there, buddy. Good to see you. Hey there, Caden. I'll give you my honest opinion. You got excellent. Got to head out. Jacob, have a good evening. He's probably already gone. See you around. Oops. Jeez. Got to get my diaper on there. I'm going to get my bed all wet here. Can't have any water on the metal there. There we go. All right, now we're back in business.
Okay. Either way.
Sure glad Jacob stepped in. It's always fun to have him here. Now, the real challenge on a blank like this is there is a lot of glitter. So you really got to spend some time smoothing all that glitter and resin down.
Well, you're not going to fit there.
Hey, Caden, on your Facebook page, you posted this kind of blurry photo. Is that like artistic or something like that? I think it was you in the photo. I just couldn't tell because it was all sort of fuzzy. Or maybe my eyes are going. That could be. Very well, it could be. And again, this is an E painter pen, so there's a hole all the way through. All right, feeling pretty decent. A lot of glitter in this one. A lot of big, chunky glitter. Talking about, I don't remember what it was. It just sort of showed up my feed, and I'm like, what the heck is that? Oh, Caden. He must be taking artistic shots or something. I wasn't sure. But I don't know if it was your profile or not, but it definitely came up under your name. It may have been your profile pic, but I didn't pay that close attention. I just checked out the picture. I don't know if you're a photographer or a model. I'm not sure. But I think you were in the photo, which means maybe you're the both. Maybe you're the model and the photographer. You take a shot, turn that timer on, run towards the where you want to be, and let the photo go, and do that a couple times, and might have a good shot. I don't know. I am no photographer. It's getting better. The glitter's getting smoother. Oh, yeah, it's like there's some thistles. Yeah, I remember now. There's like some thistles really close, and everything in the distance is all blurry. Oh, you're a photographer. Well, there you go. Way beyond my expertise or even understanding. If I take 1,000 photos, one of them will be really good. The rest of them are just photos. The kind back in the day that you didn't really want to develop, but you had to because you wanted to see what they look like. Maybe you could teach me how to use my camera. Okay, that's feeling pretty good. The most important part of this pen is this right here, and it is smoothing up to be silky smooth, because this is where your fingers go. The rest of it is just all business. Oh, that's cool. That's right. There were thistles in the foreground. That looked pretty nifty. Whew, that's getting smooth. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Takes me a second to understand the artistry. Yeah, definitely a depth of field kind of deal. The thistles were, excuse me, oh, sort of in focus, and the rest of it was fuzzy or out of focus. So focused in the front, and the distance was all fuzzed out. Carrie was asking me what I saw. It was pretty cool. All right, feeling better. Feeling better. Again, right here is the most important part because that's where the fingers are going to go. The rest of it just needs to not be offensive. All right, that's feeling pretty good. Let's lube it up with some shine juice here. All right, there it is. And the unveiling says, beautiful. Ah, great, great blank. There you go. That is one pretty blank. Man, you can't stop looking at that thing. There is a lot of action in there. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. All right, let me pull the bushings out of these, put them in the box. Kevin will get them buffed, and Carrie might even get them packed tonight. Yep, he'll get out here. You're doing good. There we go. In the finish bucket. Yeah, that's a lot of sparkle in that sucker, I'll tell you. I'm glad you like that, Nikki. I appreciate that. Yes, ma'am, Rachel. Definitely, we will see you Wednesday night on The Great Escape. We're going to do the whip and chat from California with Rebecca. And then we will not be back on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night because we're flying back Sunday. So we'll be in California. Maybe we'll do some lives from the Hello Kitty Cafe in California. And we're definitely going to Disney something or other on Saturday. So we should have a good time. What's that, babe? Maybe Friday. We'll see. Anyway, thank you, Teresa. You guys have a great evening, and it was fun spending time with you. And reach out, Leopards at leopardlw.com if you need anything. That is the best way to get a hold of us. And happy birthday, Carrie. That is correct. Carrie's birthday is 9/11. See you around. Bye-bye.